staying in the city, having a great, fantastic time. Yeah, in the city of gangsters. For you all that did not know, I did say Chicago. But anyway, you all, we're having a fantastic Super Sunday. Super Sunday. But we got some news for you, some questions for you. And what's your thought for the day on the situation? But to kick things off, today is a beautiful day. It's a little breezy, maybe like 65 degrees, but it's sunny outside. And for those of you who have survived the dust storm that we've had here in the city for the past 2 days, it's been crazy outside. It seemed like if we were in Arizona or somewhere in the desert, it would have been a sandstorm. But there was dust storms all over the city. Yeah, they even had to do something with Beyonce down at Soldier Field. Yeah, I think one of her days got canceled maybe. But anyway, due to rain and all of that good stuff. But needless to say that the sun is out here, T-O-D-A-Y. Now I got some more news for you. Despite the killings, despite the robberies, the carjackings and all of that good stuff. Yeah, we got some more news for you. For all of you people that's out there that want to invest in us, meaning us, or meaning you, the Chicago Public Schools have 20 schools vacant that they are selling right now. And they are letting those schools go for $8.2 million. That's what they are asking for the schools. I mean, they're hoping to at least get that. That's what they said, $8.2 million. Now, you may have some wiring and copper that's been taken out, broken windows, graffiti all on the walls or what have you. But you know what? It's worth getting. For all of you Chicago Bulls, Chicago Hockey, Chicago Sky, Chicago Bears, Chicago Cubs, Chicago White Sox. And even if we don't get any help from them, 20 Chicago public schools that are closed are up for sale again for $8.2 million. How many citizens do we have here in Chicago that can generate $8.2 million without the help of the athletes? Yeah. People running around here trying to figure out where they're going to stay right now. Because Donald Trump is cutting out Section 8. Donald Trump is cutting out food stamps. Donald Trump is cutting Medicare. Some of your housing problems can be solved if we can get together $8.2 million and buy 20 Chicago public schools that is closed. You can do whatever you want to with them when you buy them. I'm just saying. Y'all think about that. Put that in your Rolodex and think about that. Okay? While you're talking about what we're facing right now, because what we're facing right now is a crisis in America. We are looking at the fall of America. We are looking at the dismantling of the Constitution in America right now, thanks to your orange man. Ain't that what they call him? Donald Trump, okay? Now, Donald Trump has been causing a lot of ruckus. A lot of ruckus. And he has made a lot of people angry. Even a teenager in the state of Wisconsin in the county of Waukesha. Yeah, a teenager killed his mama, killed his stepmama, and killed his stepdaddy because they were trying to stop him from an assassination plot that would kill Donald Trump. I didn't hear too many people talking about that. Yeah. And not to mention the fact according to the reports, FBI, those alphabet letter people, whoever, CIA or whatever, but most definitely the FBI, say that they found something related to the Order of Nine Angels. Yes, the Order of Nine Angels. And that is a network where you have new Nazis, radical expressions that takes place. Yeah, look that up. The Order of the Nine Angels. Yeah, wanted to assassinate Donald Trump and then save the white race. If he was really thinking, seeing that he's a Nazi and everything, his name is Nikita Kasap, C-A-S-A-P, Nikita Kasap. Yeah, that's the teenager's name, 17 years old. Killed his mama, stepmama, and stepdaddy. Yeah, but if he was smart, you know what he would have did? If he was trying to save the white race, he just should have got up with Donald Trump, not tried to kill him. Because Donald Trump is for saving the white race. I'm just saying. So, you killed yourself on that one, young blood. You killed yourself on that one, young blood. Nikita Kasap, could they have looked at you as being like a Luigi Mangione? Maybe if you didn't say that you were trying to save the white race, maybe you could have had some honor. Maybe people would have understood you. Maybe you could even had a GoFundMe, but I don't know. You tried to kill a president. Okay, you had a plot. They took down the GoFundMe for Rodney Hinton Jr. for killing the cops. So, trying to kill a president. I don't think your GoFundMe would have went that far. I'm just saying. Yeah, the only thing you had to do was get up with Donald Trump. First, he's trying to kill him, but he too sees that Donald Trump is destroying American life. And he's a teenager, 17 years old. And if he was a racist, he's in those neo-Nazi networking organizations and social sites, why would he want to kill Donald Trump? I'm just saying, he ain't doing nothing for black people, that's for sure. I'm just saying. Crazy but true. And for all of you out there that's in the chat room, I want to thank you for being here, because you could have been somewhere else doing something else with someone else, but you decided to stop by and see what we had to say. Who we got out there? It's Cool Kid, Zeus Nerios. What's going on? Did you see the picture of him with Larry Fink, the CEO of BlackRock? No, I didn't get an opportunity to see that. Trump is Make America Great Again. Yeah, Make America Great Again by taking us back to 1861. Back to 1861, where the Reconstruction began for the country. During the Civil War. Yeah, because it just may be another Civil War. How many times have an assassination plot been attempted on the life of Donald Trump? Even Donald Trump knows that his life is in danger, but he don't care because he feels that he can't be touched. Well, if he studied the history of Reagan and Kennedy and, some of those others, yeah, shot dead, assassinated, because somebody got pissed off. Somebody got pissed off. Now, we don't know if it was a hoax when they tried to kill you. One, two. How many plots have you had against you? If I was you, man, I would think about what, you're doing, man, to people in America. When you have teenagers rising up and killing their parents, stepmama and stepdaddy to get at you, I think that's a big problem in America. How many more teenagers feel like that? And according to the reports, the FBI said that this young man is not acting alone. They're doing more investigation on this order of the 9 angels. I mean, you could have got out with Elon Musk. You know, he down like that. Elon Musk down like that. You know, I don't understand the kid. However, he did have one idea that was correct, that I agree with. And that was and is that Donald Trump has got to go. Not in an assassination way, no, but in an impeachment way, okay? Here it is, you have the House and the Senate, both controlled by the Republicans. But you've got some Democrats that's actually calling for his impeachment. Like Al Green of Texas, Jasmine Crockett of Texas. You even have Sri Thanadera of Michigan. Yeah, another Democrat that's pushing for his impeachment. Now, for those of you who all don't understand how the impeachment process goes, it just goes a little bit like this in a nutshell. Don't have all of that time. Because I got more work to do, because we got that smoke tonight here on this channel with none other than Brother Minister Louis Farrakhan. We'll see y'all later on that, okay? But anyway, the impeachment process, I know that the House of Representatives can call the impeachment, but the trial takes place in the Senate court. The Senate holds the trial. And seeing that he has both the House and the Senate on his side, it seems like it's a little difficult. But even the Republicans are getting fed up with Donald Trump. Have you all looked at your neighborhood lately? Your community lately? Have you seen more of those cars parked in those driveways? On the street? In their parking lot? More people are at home today, not working, thanks to the order of Donald Trump and Elon Musk. America is falling right before your very eyes. If you all don't think that Donald Trump is the devil, look at what he's doing. If you don't think that Donald Trump is the devil yet, look at what he's doing. Do you think that he should be impeached? Do you think that he should just have sense enough to walk away before someone actually assassinate him? If a 17-year-old was thinking about doing that, what do you think someone that's older or the same age? I'm just saying. It's crazy out here in America, not to mention the fact that he's gave the police the green light on black people. So black people, you need to be careful out here in these streets dealing with the police, because from the looks of it, we have no more civil rights. No. He's even trying to write the Congress out of the Constitution. Do you hear me? Y'all better stop playing. Y'all talking about what's going on with P. Diddy. Y'all talking about what's going on with Cassie and all of those people that is being called into the courtroom for his trial. Do you see what's going on right now that is affecting your livelihood? Puffy's rich, super rich, even though he's behind bars. He's still super rich, and he ain't did nothing to help you and nobody that look like you, except rob them out their money. I'm just saying. Y'all think about that. While y'all bugging out over Puffy, over Tory Lanez. Y'all should be bugging out over Donald Trump. Y'all should be bugging out of, because of what he's doing. You should be bugging out because of that, not because of some celebrity who won't even give you a free ticket to the concert. We're talking about a man here who's cutting off your medical stability, your food stability, your housing stability. Not to mention the fact, as I said, he already cut out your civil rights. Okay? American people really don't have no rights no more, especially black people, okay? So y'all be careful out there. Y'all be careful out there. This is not the country that we knew 20 years ago. No, no way, no way. Not even 10 years ago. This is not the same country. And you know what else? Donald Trump did the very same thing that Joe Biden and Kamala Harris did. The very same thing. He's bringing in immigrants. He's bringing in immigrants. I don't care if they come from across the border in Mexico. I don't care if they come from Venezuela, Africa, the southern white Afrikaners. Where is he going to place them? And how much of your taxpayers' money is going to take care of these people when you as a taxpayer can't even get what you need from the system? But they're going to take your money and give it to somebody else and put them up in plush land. Does that make any sense to you? But this is what you voted for. You voted the man in office, right? Now you sitting up there mad, sucking your thumb, wondering what you're going to do, how you going to pay your bills, what's going to happen to your mortgage, what's going to happen to your car note. All because you voted for Donald Trump. He's doing the very same thing. Who you think is going to take care of these people? Do you think that they are going to get a warm welcoming? Shame on you if you thought that way. Shame on you if you thought that way. But Donald Trump welcomes them. Huh? He ain't paying for it. Ain't a dime coming out of his pocket. Not one red penny for these people. It's coming out of your pocket. The blue collar workers. The people who actually make this machine run. Yeah. You're going to be taking care of them. You think about that. While you're thinking about P. Diddy trial. You think about that while you're wondering what Cassie is going to say. If Usher is going to be calling, what T.D. Jakes is going to do. Because we know T.D. Jakes is finished. And a lot of more people is going to be finished too after this TRIAL. I don't really even see what's the big deal. Except with the underage, you know, like Justin Bieber, okay? He went broke messing with Diddy, okay? Got him on crack cocaine, turned the man out and everything. And that's what you are putting your attention into? Versus what the administration is doing that have control over your life, your livelihood, what you gonna eat, what you gonna do, and what you can't do. That's not important to you though, right? I'm just saying. You think about that. It's gonna get crazy out here in these streets. In fact about it, if people want Donald Trump impeached right now, the only thing that half of America have to do is stop working. Don't go to work. Everybody like, we ain't doing nothing today. We ain't doing nothing until you get this guy out of office. We ain't doing nothing. I'm just saying. This can be changed in the blink of an eye. But people in America don't have nuts enough to do what's necessary in order to make that change. That weight to carry should not just be on Jasmine Crockett. It should not just be on Al Green. It should not just be on Sri Thinadera. It should not just be on these people. You want things to change? You say that the people got the power. Show them that you got the power. Don't go to work. If don't nobody work, even half of America, because some people, I gotta have my cable, I gotta pay my car, everybody gotta pay car note. But if don't nobody pay their car note, they can't make no money either. You understand? Do you understand? Even here in the state of Illinois, housing has gone crazy. They are evicting people for minor offenses all across America, especially here in Illinois. Whether if you be caught up in a whole total incident for shoplifting, or you one of those nosy, rosy neighbors that call 911 too much, they kicking you out. Crime-free zone. I don't see how calling the police too many times is a crime. But, you know, what happened to neighborhood watch? I'm just saying. But if you can be evicted for that, what else can you be evicted for? You already on the end of the losing team right now. You're already on the losing team. It is sad that the wicked people of the world got the power. It is sad that the wicked people of the world got the power. And all of these so-called people who are religious out here, Christians, Muslims, Jewish people, Hebrews, all of this power that supposed to be representing God, seems to me don't have no power over Satan, because Satan is ruling the public's offices right now. Satan is all up in the White House right now. Now, if you all don't think that Donald Trump is Satan, I will have to question your intelligence. I will have to question your intelligence. Did you? No, I didn't see that. Free. He gotta go. He gotta go, Tifo. Tifo, he gotta go. Shouts out to Tifo out there and everybody that's out there in the chat room, because Donald Trump has got to go. We're not wishing for your assassination, man. We're wishing for your impeachment, because you don't have sense enough to step down. You don't have sense enough to step down. So the people is going to have to take you down, man. The people is going to have to take you down. And people out there here in America, we are going to have to sacrifice to get this clown out of office. Donald Trump is not against DEI. He's into giving diversity, equity, you know, and the app to these people over here that's coming in on that $400 million plane that he got. I hope that, you know, there's some NSA problems with that, you know, some national security problems. Yeah, spying on America, okay, on that jumbo jet. Yeah, the palace in the sky. Now you mean to tell me that Congress can't veto him taking that plane? Isn't that like a national security against national security? Breaking all the rules like he's the Constitution of America? I can't believe y'all white folks letting this man get away with this. I can't believe you white folks letting this man get away with this. Because we ain't got no power, you know what I'm saying? And whatever little power that we did have, y'all letting this clown take it away. And you got these silly black people out here talking about make America great again. What is wrong with these people, man? What is wrong with these black people talking about we riding with Donald Trump? Man, go stand over there and drown yourself, okay? Go over there by the lake and just toss yourself in, tie bricks to the bottom of your feet so you can sink, man, and still be going, make America great again. You need to go stand over there and drown yourself, man. Looking foolish. Black people make other intelligent black people look foolish. Stupid black people make the whole black intelligence look stupid. I'm going to say that one more time. Silly black people make the whole intelligence of black people look stupid. I'm just saying. We're in trouble. And what do you do when you're in trouble? You fight or you fly. You fight or you fly. We can't fly nowhere. We can't go nowhere. We built this thing here. Some of us was already here. Okay? Some of us was already here. Don't let them lie to you with that history. How over 3 million, over 100 million was bought over here. Some of us was already here, man. I'm just saying. Donald Trump has made this country so bad that you still got schools Now this team, they refused to put his name in the newspaper. They say because he was too young, I guess, you know. But his mother name is Ashley Padro of San Antonio. Ashley Padro, P-A-D-R-O, 33 years old, who supplied her son with ammo, tactical gear, and whatever other necessities he needed to carry out his plot at the Jeffrey Rose Middle School in San Antonio, Texas. Texas got it going on. Yeah. She's been arrested for aiding terrorism. For aiding terrorism. Should not Donald Trump be brought up on those charges as well? Not aiding terrorism, but actually making terrorism happen? He is actually executing terrorism on America. That's right. I'm sorry about that tongue twist, you all. Donald Trump is executing terrorism on Americans. You can take that or leave that. Take that or leave that. Do you not think that what is happening to us is not terrorism? Leave your comments in the comments section on that. All those people out there in the chat room. I'm a fool. I'm a fool. Who is that out there? The people put him there. Yeah, they put him there. Who is that? Shavnas? She said, you're a fool. Hey, somebody got to say it. Somebody got to talk about what's happening right here. Because we got all of these fools that voted him in. All them white people mad too, okay? But they're letting him do this. How many people are in the House of Representatives? How many senates we got? Now there's 2 senates per state, am I correct? 2 senators per state. And how many representatives? Y'all voted this man in office. Y'all turning this country upside down. You all are making it unlivable, unsafe. And you all are letting an anarchist rule this country. A tyranny. Yeah. Even the Supreme Court. You understand what I'm saying? Even the Supreme Court is in his hand. Even the Supreme Court is in his hand. And if they not in his hand, why they ain't doing nothing about it? Huh? If they not in his hand, why they ain't doing nothing about it? They continue to let it ride. Don't care about the American people whatsoever. Don't care about the children of America. You're talking about the future. What future? What future is your child going to have messing around with this chump? Huh? What future are you going to have? Can you see the people in the repo cars right now coming to get those cars to be repossessed? Can you see that? Can you see people shooting the repo man? Can you see all of the marshals putting people out their homes, evicting them? Can you see the sheriffs come and evict people? Huh? Bro, he's the best of our times. I love him. You love who? Donald Trump? Okay, we know where you stand right now then. Do you know him personally? Man, you don't have to know. Do you see what the man is doing? That man is telling you what it's like. You don't have to know somebody personally to understand the effects and see the effects of what is actually going on. Shouldn't his actions tell you who he is? And when a person tell you who they are, you better believe him. And Donald Trump has told the American people that he is Satan. Y'all better stop playing with me, huh? Americans, America has spoken. We are tired of the shit. Hey, we the ones who want to do something about it. Because they ain't doing nothing about it. This country is just like Pottoway Plantation in New Orleans, Louisiana, because it's burning down to the ground, okay? It is burning down to the ground. And for all of you Trump lovers, man, y'all really want it to be on. Y'all really want it to be on. Y'all don't want that. Y'all don't want that. Because if the people that really don't ride with Trump, people that are mad at Trump, if they decide to turn up, y'all finished. But they got to have the nuts to stand up and turn up. And it's coming to that time right now. I said that it's coming to that time right now. This man has pushed the American people to the brink. Do you hear me? Well, they don't give a what? I'm just saying. Yeah. Make America great again. We're going back into slavery, you all. I'm just saying. Hell, many of us are already slaves. Look how much you have to pay for your rent. Look how much you have to pay for your rent. You can have a home, you can rent a home with the cost you're paying for rent, but there's not enough homes. Not to mention the fact that most people don't qualify because of their skin color and then badass baby kids. I'm just saying, y'all know some of y'all out there got baby kids, 100, you know what I'm saying? Right on the walls, all with crayons and markers, you know. Put food all on the wall. You know, you got some people out there, you know, like that. Y'all know what I'm talking about. But most of us out here are not like that. But you do have a few. But don't let a couple of apples spoil the whole bunch. I'm just saying. Who absolutely moron right here. I'm telling you. Hell for review. Hell for review. I don't know if they saying I'm a moron or he's calling Donald Trump a moron. Either way, we're in trouble. Either way, the American people are in trouble. Look how much your rent is. Look how much a car note is. $700 for a damn car. Are you serious? And it's plastic, fiberglass. Just wrap it around a pole one time and you don't have no more car. And then they want to raise your insurance. And some of them don't even want to do that after you done paid the insurance. Just like those people in California paid all that insurance to State Farm. And guess what? They ain't got no monies for them peoples. I'm just saying. Hey, it's all a scam out here. We getting scammed right now as American people, you all. Message held for review. When Morgan Freeman was asked, how do you stop racism? He said, quit talking about it. Hey, well, you know what? How can you not stop talking about it when it continuously take place? In fact about it, it shouldn't even be here. Huh? That comes from white consciousness. White devilish thinking. Huh? Because they are the only racists here. Don't nobody else control nothing. We don't have the influence over nobody's life. You can't do this, you can't do that. You can't work here, you can't live here. We don't have that type of power, man. The racist white people in America got that power. In fact about it, according to CNN, according to Washington Post, according to MSNBC, according to Hudson Times, according to the Chicago Tribune, Chicago Sun-Times, the biggest terrorists in America are white men. Huh? Oh, you didn't know that. The white man is the biggest terrorist in North America. Don't argue with me. Argue with them papers I just told you about. Huh? Argue with what you see right now. And if you tell me that the devil is not in office right now, that means you're the devil. Or you're one of his little workers. Okay? I'm just saying. Y'all think about that. That's my time for right now, though. I got work to do. I got some videos to bring you all tonight, but we got that smoke. And if you haven't been over to my other channel, MOPOWERZ here on YOUTUBE, go check out those audiobook series that we got going on. Right now we have started, yes, Stolen Legacy by George G.M. James. We have From Babylon to Timbuktu, Message to the Black Man of America, The Fall of America, The Destruction of Black Civilization, As a Man Thinketh, The Chronological Order from Alchemy to Wicca, and The Demonology of King James, The Miseducation of the Negro, The World's 16 Crucified Saviors, and so much more. So if you haven't been over there to that channel, MOPOWERZ, I highly suggest that you go over there. And also, if you're into traveling, go over to that channel as well, okay? And if you're into Chicago anything, Chicago old school music, whether it be hip-hop, gangster, rap, comedy, slam poetry, yeah, independent movies, yeah, go to my other channel, THEMOSHOW Classics, all one word, no space, here on YOUTUBE, and find the likes of Diane Corder, Dion Cole, Reggie Reg, Quintella, Snoop, Shari Shari, Daryl Banks, Crucial Conflict, yeah, Crucial Conflict, Twister, Shauna, Psychodrama, Triple Darkness. We got it all over there. Mecca, Official Business, Cash Ray Entertainment, Dub Raw. What? We got a whole bunch of people over there. Independent movies, Chicago Street Clips. Go check that out, and shouts out to my man, Killer Bloodline. Okay? That's my time, you all. And on your way out the door, make sure you hit the subscribe button, the notification bell, and the word all to help ensure that you get notifications when I upload videos on YOUTUBE. And also press those condiments to like and to share. Share the information with relatives, friends, co-workers, anyone that you come into contact with. It is a magnificent way to jumpstart your CONVERSATION. And by all means, as I always say, never give up on your DREAMS.